The grapes love this soil. I put down wood chips this year, and you can see, I mean, look at this. This is just wood chips and the soil. It's breaking down. You can see where, I mean, it's just incredible. The old soil that was here that was hard and clay is giving out to loomy soil. Okay, this will be, I'm bringing this back to 6 inches this year, deep. This now is about, right over here where this grapevine is, about 2 inches deep. The worms are eating it, and the organisms, microorganisms. Today we're going to look at some cutting. This is a grapevine cutting that I started from a seedless white Thompson grape. Just pulled it out of the ground. Now, this is what I want to show you. With the wood chips, this is what the root development is like on some of these plants. That's incredible. Okay, that was just a little cutting. You can see right here how long it was from my finger to where the root begins. Then it just developed all these roots in about 4 months, from last year to now. About 8 months. Right there, beautiful roots. There's nothing wrong with this plant. I just don't need it. I have so many. All right, let me show you what I'm doing here. This is a new system of growing grapes that I'm using here. It's a single pole system. As you can see, look straight down. There's nothing but poles. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 grapevines. And this here is a type of grape here, and it has a pole system there. This will be cut off. Each one will be cut off at 4 feet, and they will develop thicker and thicker and thicker, and then I'll let them grow up this pole and hang down, and then I'll keep them in check. That's one type of grape. This is another type of grape. Now this grape has been, see some of this dead on here, that's just weeds that were climbing up it. This is the result of fall that's upon us. I cut it off here on a 45-degree angle. I just did that because I like for the water to run off instead of collect there and cause rot. This is about 4 feet, or let's say waist of 6 feet tall, waist length. And look at that. I tie it up every 12 inches. Let it get thicker and thicker. It'll grow all the way up this pole, and it'll hang down. This one is done the same way, only my first attempt was using PVC. Now when this gets tall, I can just add a coupling here and just run it up even taller. So that's no problem. Here's another, it was put down from the grocery store grape experiment I was telling you about earlier. This is just a bamboo stake that's about 4 feet tall. As you can see, the plant's doing extremely well. It's tied up every 12 inches. This one here, another one that I'll show you an example of what I did when I first started growing grapes. To see how curly this is, how bent this is. This is before I started tying them up. I just let it go for itself. And when I saw that I don't want it that crooked, I'm now trying to straighten it up using that pole. A very difficult task, by the way. See the pole here? It's a very tall pole. Here's another plant that was tied up today. And that one's going to be clipped off at 4 feet. And it will begin to thicken up just like this one did. This plant here is 2 years old. This one here is a few months old. And it's at 6, almost 5.5 feet. This one here is a couple of months old. Okay. But see this method here, instead of running all those wires, you can run it straight up. That way you can get more grapevines in a smaller space. These grapevines are 5 feet apart on average. 5 feet apart. This one here is 3 feet apart. I'm testing this out to see how well, how close I can get them together. I'm thinking I can get each one about 2.5, 3 feet apart. Okay, this is yours truly, the Morning Gardener. Grapes, they're good, and they're good for you.